So, Elayna's pregnant.
As most of you should know from my vlog, my very personal vlog that we posted yesterday of my side of the story, so I wanted to get Riley to...
Did she go into too many details?
I probably did. I think it was quite deep.
I wasn't offended.
So I apologise for maybe some men who just didn't want to hear some of the details, but that's how it was, and I'm very open. So what are the next few years going to look like?
Okay.
Do you think?
Alright, good question.
That is a good question.
Well done.
I know, I'm great.
We want everyone to know we're not going to stop what we're doing, and we don't think that the videos will change very much. We're going to have to obviously put a few emphasis on other things and make sure everyone's very safe and happy and sound and all that sort of stuff. But the actual videos and what everyone's going to be watching, we are going to try to keep as similar as they have been.
Yeah,
so
like other
shouldn't be any dramas
than another character, essentially, like the videos aren't going to change.
We're going to slow down a bit. We're probably going to have the kid in Florida. We're looking into all of that now. We're also going to spend most of our time hanging out in the Bahamas. I want to concentrate on living off the land in the meantime. That's a pretty good spot for us to hang out for a while. There's a million different uninhabited islands and it's not too far for us to go in case something were to happen. And so we're going to make sort of Florida the Bahamas our home base and Florida our emergency sort of place where we can go if
this is before and after the baby.
Yeah. And just slowing down and exploring individual places more, like going to an island, making friends with some people, getting to know the locals and all that sort of stuff.
By slow down, what we mean is instead of spending, 3 or 4 days at an island, now we might spend 2 weeks at each island.
Yeah. Then when it has grown a little bit, to whatever size
when it has grown,
roughly football size, we'll start thinking about doing some longer trips, and that'll just be Elayna and I will know when it's fit and strong and big enough, and once we've deemed it healthy and a able seaman, then we'll probably...
Can we get him or her a little sailor outfit?
Probably, that's undoubtedly going to happen.
Good, because I've already been looking.
And then we'll probably hit the road again. The big plan will be to get the boat back to Australia, which is on the other side of the world. So
we got so close last time.
We could go through the Pacific again, which we've done before, and it was brilliant. It was amazing. Or we could go the other way and go under Africa. Now, I probably wouldn't take the little Nino with me there, but
you could do a Mad Dog single-handed sail.
That's what I've been sort of thinking about. So there's 2 ways that we could go, and depending on how everything goes, I could do a little bit of single-handing, and Elayna's also said, maybe I should take some patrons on board for some of those trips.
I would like for you to have friends on the boat. I don't like you being alone after last time when the sat phone died. Riley loves single-handed sailing a little bit too much. It actually worries me. So he'll he wants to do a bit more of that anyway, if we need to, which is great. It's so great to have that. It'd be great to get the boat back to Australia. Like that is our goal, because it's our home, and we want to show Australia to you guys, because it is the best country in the world. Basically, we don't plan to stop sailing at all, because this is our home and this is what we love doing. We love seeing new places and meeting new people. To stop would just be like our world has just been turned upside down. Like I wouldn't know what to do. So we would
actually have nothing to do.
We would fall off the earth. So we're going to try and make this work, and people do it. We have a lot of other YouTubers to look to, like Not Vikings. They made a wicked video with their little kid Leo and how they manage the baby on the boat, and
which Elayna's watched 30 times. So check them out, they're really cool.
Yeah, I just want the little thing to come out already. 9 months is way too long. Just reading all of your comments on my last vlog just made me feel like we have so much support, and we just feel like we can tackle anything. So thanks for being legends, and I'm just excited to document all of this.
I'm excited to document it, but very aware of the fact that some of it we should be keeping to ourselves, and I know you know that. So that'll be an interesting game that we're going to have to play. What to put out there and what to not. But we'll,
Totally.
I'm sure we'll
Figure that out as well.
So yeah, we're
How do you feel you're going to be a dad?
like,
You're going to be called Dad.
yeah. Oh, I'm obviously like really excited, and it was a decision that we made. It was intentional, and all of that side of things is totally fine. I think you and I are very good together and very happy. We've got a very comfortable boat, which will be a good place for the kid to grow up.
Totally.
So I'm totally fine with all that. But there was no bullshit in that video when we said how hard we work and how much goes on that you guys probably don't see, or that you definitely don't see. So the amount of hours that we work, Elayna works on the videos, and then recently music, and myself on the boat and being the captain, and then the lack of sleep and all that sort of stuff. So I'm very aware of how throwing a kid into all of that is going to be extraordinarily difficult, which is part of the reason why we've decided to slow down. But even if we do, it's still going to be quite hard. So I'm not unaware of all that, but I am happy to hear from so many people. It's like I've entered a club. I was talking to Benoit about this.
Okay.
It's like I've entered a club, so that all these dads are like, yeah, like, I don't know. I cannot explain it at all. But when I speak to other fathers now, it does feel like I've entered a club. And it's a really good feeling. And that's the other thing, like Elayna and I were like, we just assumed, we'll go home to Australia to have the kid.
Yeah.
And then after
Of
a little
course,
while,
yeah.
that just seems to be the obvious response.
Mm.
And then Elayna said, well, actually, this is home, and it feels like home, and everything that we own is on this boat, and that's basically all we've got. So...
And to leave
kind
that.
It would have thrown things more out of skew, out of whack to have gone home and...
And also, I can't fly past 7 months pregnant, so that would mean I'd have to leave months earlier, and then we'd have to wait a month after the baby's born to fly back, and we'd have to carry all the baby stuff back. It just seems like way more stress on us to go to Australia than to have the baby here. So that's what we've decided to do. But there's still ages. The plans change. You guys know how we are. We'll see. But at this stage, it's going to be a dual citizenship baby.
Yeah, and then obviously there's going to be no trip to the ice. That's just going to be absolutely impossible.
So you guys know we
didn't even bat an eyelid at that.
We were heading up to the Arctic Circle to Svalbard. That was our plans, and that's definitely not going to happen. So we'll have to...
We're taking on a different adventure. Some people have gotten right behind us, and they're like, the adventure now begins. And some people are like, this is the beginning of the end.
Yeah, this is the end, yeah.
We'll see what happens. Well, I know what's going to happen.
Okay, thank you all for all your love. Reading your comments on my last vlog just made me so happy. I feel like we have a giant family behind us, and I'm so excited we get to share this with you, to share our adventure. That's incredible.
There's a lot more I'd like to talk about with everyone about that, sharing, how much is too much, what age should we not show the kid at, or there's a whole bunch of questions that I'd like to just throw out there to you guys, but probably not now.
Yeah, let's have the baby first.
Yeah, let's get excited about that first, and we'll get into the nitty gritty.
Hooray!
As the months wear on.
All right, you happy?
Yeah.
All done?
I think so.
Give me a kiss. My back hurts. You have to pull me, pregnant lady. Oh my God.